If delicate fish keeps sticking, tearing, or falling through the grates, this is the fix that brings back those perfect restaurant-level grill marks. Today, it's the definitive countdown of the best fish grilling baskets from 5 to 1, tested on tender salmon, flaky snapper, and yes, even shrimp that usually tries to escape through the grates. By the end, there'll be a clear winner for effortless flips, even heat, and fewer flare-ups, with the right fit, whether it's a quick weeknight grill or a full-on summer feast. And stick around because the top two surprised me with their build quality and how downright easy they made grilling feel. Number 5. JY COOKMENT Grill Basket. This stainless steel basket looks and feels sturdy out of the box, with a construction marketed as food grade and reinforced for durability, so it's not the flimsy kind that warps after a couple high heat sessions. I tossed in chopped zucchini, thin asparagus, and a couple of tilapia fillets, and the perforations let flames kiss the food enough to build caramelization while keeping everything contained. Exactly what you want from a classic grill topper-style basket. The corners feel smoothed out and safe to handle with tongs when moving across the grates, and the depth is practical for layered cooks, like veggies under fish. The handling is what actually surprised me. Paired with a removable handle design, sold in some listings with long wooden grips, it's comfortable to maneuver even when the grill's running hot. The size, around 12 by 12 by 2 inches on some versions, hits the sweet spot for a standard gas grill zone, giving enough surface to cook fish plus sides without hogging the entire grate. Cleanup was straightforward. Stainless helps here, and with a light oiling beforehand, most stuck bits came off quickly post-grill. Now, the trade-offs. Compared to latch and lock, flip-style baskets, this open-top design means flipping delicate fillets still requires finesse and a wide fish spatula. So if the goal is flipping everything at once, this isn't that tool. Also, while stainless is durable, it's not the thickest of the bunch. Crank the heat too high and you might see a bit of discoloration over time. Purely cosmetic in my test. Number 4. Ivtivfu Rolling Grill Baskets. I didn't expect to like these as much as I did. The Ivtivfu rolling tubes are 304 stainless steel cylinders with locking lids and removable beechwood handles, designed to rotate for even browning without losing small pieces. Slide in shrimp or thin-cut fish trimmings and, just roll them over the heat. No more fishing around the grates, pun 100% intended. The nesting design saves storage space, and the reinforced handle mounts felt secure in hand during rotation. On the grill, the magic is in the 360-degree exposure. Those perforations let heat circulate, and rolling coats everything in heat and smoke evenly, which is fantastic for shrimp, scallops, and veggie strips that usually burn on one side and undercook on the other. The wooden handles stay cool enough to manage frequent turns with the lid down between rotations, and the latches hold tight. No accidental escapees mid-spin in my runs. When dinner's done, these can be hand-washed or loaded into the dishwasher after removing the handles, which is honestly a relief after saucy marinades. YouTube. But here's the be a bit critical bit. These are not for thick fish steaks or big fillets. The cylinder diameter limits what fits well, and delicate fillets can scuff against the mesh when heavily loaded, potentially roughing up edges. Also, precision is tricky. If you want that perfect crosshatch on salmon skin, you won't get it here. This is about even cook and containment, not presentation sear marks. 3. SHIZZO Rolling Grill Baskets. SHIZZO's take on the rolling cylinder concept feels a touch more refined, with a sturdy stainless construction and a locking mechanism that, in testing, gave me confidence to toss and roll without fear of popping a latch mid-grill. The build feels robust, and the geometry holds shape under high heat where some cheaper cylinders can flex and warp. Very helpful when doing repeated turns every minute or two. For delicate small fish cuts, shrimp, and cubed veggies, the evenness of browning is the headline feature, just like the Ivtivfu, but the lock feel on the SHIZZO is satisfying and the mesh tolerates scraping from tongs better than expected. Performance-wise, when loaded sensibly, don't overpack. The caramelization hits that sweet spot where shrimp blush without drying out, and sliced peppers and onions soften while still holding structure, which is ideal for toss-and-serve tacos or bowls. Rotating every 30 to 45 seconds at medium-high heat delivered a consistent cook with fewer hot spots, and because the basket keeps things moving, flare-ups were minimal compared to grilling loose on the grates. Cleanup benefits from stainless again, and a light brush plus dishwasher cycle handled most residue. As with all rolling tubes, this isn't the choice for large fillets or skin-on fish where you want that picture-perfect crisp skin. You're trading grid mark aesthetics for convenience and uniformity. That said, for weeknight cooks and sides, it's a workhorse. If presentation matters less than speed and even results, SHIZZO's cylinder is a reliable, durable option that feels made to last. 2. Braize Adjustable Grill Basket. Now we're in serious fish territory. Adjustable, hinged, locking baskets are, well, the sweet spot for whole fillets and thicker cuts because they let you clamp, flip once, and get out of the way of tearing or sticking. The Braize Adjustable Grill Basket brings that adjustable depth concept to the party so you can accommodate everything from a thick salmon brick to a flat fillet, and it pairs with a removable handle to keep things safe and maneuverable around high heat. The perforated grid gives ample exposure for browning without letting the fish break apart and slip through. On the grates, the biggest win is confidence. Lightly oil the basket, clamp the fish, and the whole thing flips as one unit. No more chasing flaky pieces with a spatula edge and a prayer. In testing, this made skin-on salmon much less stressful. Crisping the skin becomes predictable because you can preheat the basket, place skin side down, and flip once when the albumin starts to pearl and the edges turn opaque. The adjustable height helps avoid crushing delicate fillets, which is a common frustration with fixed, tight baskets. What also stood out is versatility. I used it for trout, swordfish steaks, and even butterflied shrimp lined across the grid, and the results were consistently even with minimal stick. With the handle removed during lid-down cooking, heat circulation improves and there's less chance of the handle heating up unnecessarily. Then reattach to flip or retrieve. Simple, safe, effective. One, SHIZZO Grill Basket. And here's the king for most people, the SHIZZO Grill Basket, a large, folding, locking stainless basket with a long handle and a secure latch that makes flipping whole fillets, skewers, and mixed seafood feel almost unfairly easy. The set often includes a basting brush, skewers, heat gloves or mitt, and a carry case. So out of the box, it's not just a basket, it's a kit that nudges you toward better prep and safer handling. The basket itself measures about 12 by 9.5 by 1.5 inches, which is a very friendly footprint for most gas and charcoal grills, while still giving room for fish plus veg. In testing, the long handle made all the difference when flipping over higher heat. It keeps hands safely away from flare-ups, and the locking mechanism stays put so the fish doesn't slide mid-flip. The adjustable depth and consistent grid pattern deliver even searing and support for delicate flesh, especially when you preheat the basket and oil lightly. My salmon skin came off crisp, not torn, and swordfish steaks got those defined grid lines without over-squeezing. The stainless build is light yet rigid, so turning the whole basket is smooth, and because it's dishwasher safe, cleanup doesn't feel like a second chore after dinner. The value set angle is more than marketing. Having gloves and a brush at hand reduces the where's my mitt panic and keeps the flow going. Brush on a little butter or glaze, lock, flip, done. Closing thoughts. So there it is. From open-top stainless workhorses to rolling tubes and adjustable clampers, each basket has a personality and a best use case. If presentation sear and one-flip confidence top the list, SHIZZO's locking basket takes the crown, with Braize right on its tail for adjustable control. If meal prep speed and evenness for small items matter most, those rolling cylinders are shockingly effective for shrimp, scallops, and veggie strips. And if simple, roomy, and durable sounds right, the COOKMENT delivers that classic grill topper experience with minimal fuss.